Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2023 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last 2 weeks of January 2023, and this reading is for our beloved bulls, the earth sign of Taurus. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well as we continue to transition into a brand new year. Thank you so much for watching any of these videos. Your liking, sharing, subscribing, it is always greatly appreciated. Thank you. So Taurus, this is for you, last half of January 2023. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Taurus, if you're cross-watching for a Taurian, it's also relevant as well. If you know any or all of your other signs, sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, watch those videos as well because they can provide, additional perspective and insight into your situation. And if you find that something really does resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look and reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else or information about that, please feel free to contact me directly at maggie_McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life. And particularly popular right now are the 6 and 12-month overviews I do, which give you kind of a sneak peek into what's coming into your life over the next 6 or 12 months. Depending on how far ahead you want to look. I mean, you can order them anytime, but a lot of people, of course, like to order them around this time of year, end of one year, going into a new year to see what's kind of coming in. So something to think about. And I can usually respond with any information that you want within the same day or the first 24 hours. So I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's move right in. Taurus, last half of January 2023. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Magician in the reverse. In the upright position, the Magician is the manifester. He knows how to take all his skills, tools, wisdom, experience that he spent a long time gathering and getting good at. The Magician started off as a little lowly apprentice, and through a long road of hard work and failing and succeeding and learning and growing and trial and error, he's learned how to take what he wants and manifest that into reality by combining all of his knowledge and resources and experience and the hard work to actually make something happen. In the reverse position, it represents either you are unable to make something happen or you are no longer willing to put the effort into it. With that, we have the 5 of Cups, sorrow, regret, grief, loss. I mean, not all is lost. We still have 2 cups upright and full, but your focus right now is on what has been lost or not gained. Something didn't work out. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, God's fingerprints, divine timing and orchestration. Page of Cups. Messages, messengers. Definitely have to clarify this. Next, we have the 7 of Cups, considering different options, focusing on what might be the best and beautiful possibility and potential of what could be, considering your options. It's kind of a dreamy card. It's governed by the element of water, cups. A dreamy, emotional card, kind of daydreaming, building castles in the sky, focusing on only the best of what something might be, what the options or opportunities are. With the 2 of Wands, choices of action. Where do I go from here? From the bottom of the deck, representing overall energy, is the Page of Wands. Messages, messengers, being at the start of a path. Quite interesting. Clarify that overall energy of Page of Wands. The 7 of Swords, things being concealed, deception, concealment. It's a very self-serving card, but that can be positive or negative. We all work off the grid sometimes. The Ten of Wands at the end of your rope, feeling overwhelmed, tired. I need to lay this burden down. I'm done. I think you're hearing something. You're hearing about something. It could be a deception of some kind or something that's been hidden or covered up until now. And it just makes you feel like it's kind of like, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back here. Which is probably why you have this feeling of that magician in reverse with the Five of Cups. Like, all this effort, and this is what happens. I don't want to invest myself in this anymore. Let's clarify that magician in reverse. What's that about? The Lovers. A pretty connected, deeply connected relationship. This usually represents a relationship at a crossroads and a choice needs to be made. Now, the choice might be about the relationship itself. Do we continue? Do we not continue? Or it might be in another area of life that the choice needs to be made, but it's going to have a profound, significant effect on a primary relationship. We also have the Empress, which likely represents the other person, male or female. Somebody that you look at as, or have looked at as just, you know, the most wonderful, magnificent being, male or female. But this is what the source of this, all this work has gone for nothing, or I don't feel like investing in this anymore. What do I do? This feels like a relationship in which something has happened, you've learned something, something has come out, something they've done, something you've done, and it's like you're at a crossroads where you're like, I don't know if I want to continue this anymore. Clarify the Five of Cups. Sorrow, grief, loss, regret. Well, that makes sense. The Two of Cups. You've got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. For many of you, this is probably, whether it's about the relationship or something else that's going to affect the relationship, for many of you, this is a long-term relationship or marriage. The Ten of Swords. Sorry, the Eight of Swords. I don't know why I said the Ten of Swords, because I feel like somewhere in here there's a betrayal. Eight of Swords. Like, my hands are tied. I can't do because of this. I can't because of that. I can't because of the other thing. You could. I mean, you could free yourself from this energy, but it's giving a lot of reasons or excuses why you can't. Or feeling like your hands are tied. Three of Pentacles. Compromise, negotiation, resolvement, trying to come together in agreement. It hasn't worked. Or you thought something was a certain way and you found out that it's absolutely not. And there's no more investment. There's no more compromising. It just hasn't worked out. It feels like somebody broke an agreement. Now, again, it might be within the relationship itself. It might be in another relationship or outside of something else. This could be in your work career life, and it has an effect on your primary relationship because maybe you're thinking of leaving your job or doing something else, right? This is a general reading, so you kind of have to look at it through a few different glasses. But there's definitely a relationship, probably a long-term relationship or marriage central here, that is impacted by this. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. But I really kind of feel like, I mean, as painful as hearing unpleasant or finding something out that really hurts us, as unpleasant as that is, Spirit often either orchestrates that or allows it to happen because we need to have that knowledge in order to deal with it, move on, which is a learning experience in and of itself too. Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. Death, profound final endings and profound transformation, because birth follows death, beginnings follow endings. The Nine of Wands, feeling discouraged. I mean, it's the card before the Ten of Wands. This is like, I've already been through so much. I don't know whether I should continue or not. I mean, you're not going to. I mean, it feels like Spirit has allowed this to happen to get you to put you on another path, or to give you every opportunity to make a decision to get on another path. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles, insufficiency and lack, financial and material insufficiency and lack, feeling abandoned, rejected, shut out, not good enough, feeling like you're in beggar mode, like you have to beg for what you need and you want and you shouldn't. I feel like for many of you, this is just support you're getting through this. You know, like, for instance, if somebody betrayed you or was unfaithful or cheated you in some way, whether that's cheating on you or in some other way, whether it's your personal relationship or something at work, it feels like you're getting some kind of, just some kind of support and love and caring here as well. Not just in a, but also from spirit, because it feels a bit kind of like, for those of you who are parents, when we do something to our child, or maybe disciplinary, or we see something coming, you know, and we try to warn them, but they're going to go ahead and do it. And sometimes we have to allow that to happen. Nothing dangerous, of course, but sometimes we have to allow it to happen because they need to learn something here. And I feel like this is kind of also spirits tied up in that, going, look, I know this doesn't feel good at all, but you need to know this so that you can move through and you can make different decisions. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands. Where do I go from here, considering the possibilities and options? Knight of Wands, charging off. Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away that which is proven to be unfulfilling. Yeah. This Ten of Swords, there's that betrayal, stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus card. You're considering leaving, how to leave, when to leave, what your other options are, where you're going to go from here. Again, whether this is purely about the relationship or about work, or, you know, and moving your home and family or something like that. At the end of this, you're like, I feel like you also have some help in the form of, you know, not just spirit, but also with other human beings who love and care about you, kind of helping you through this and helping you to focus on, okay, what's next? What's out there? Where do you go from here? The Wheel of Fortune again, with the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles, which is you. Spirit, I think, really, really wants you to be on a different path. But previously, you weren't going to choose another path or choose to be in a position where you would have a choice to make. And even though it looks like this situation is quite challenging, Spirit is allowing this to happen so that it feels like you're meant to be on a different path here. So that's kind of the whole thread of this reading. All right, let's end with guidance, advice, feedback from Spirit. The Eight of Wands. Action, forward movement, travel, going. The sooner the better. Ace of Wands, brand new beginnings. Maybe kind of exciting. The Nine of Pentacles, focusing on yourself, independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment. You've worked hard to get to that place. And the Six of Swords, healing. It's quite clear that Spirit wants you to move on, and they've allowed this to happen and allowed this to come out in order to get you to a crossroads where you have the opportunity to choose a different path, because I feel like they're really trying hard to get you on a different path. So, free will, free agency, of course, but I feel like Spirit's quite invested in your moving on here. Okay, Taurus, those are your messages for the last half of January 2023. I hope they were useful and helpful for you, gave you some food for thought. Again, if this resonates, you'd like to perhaps take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link with this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the February general readings. Stay safe and well until then, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.